90% of businesses using AI today are getting nothing from it. And it's not because the technology isn't ready, it's because they're using it wrong. They're treating a power plant like it's a desk lamp. Let me explain what I mean. You've seen the demos, someone types a prompt into ChatGPT, they get a decent paragraph and says, "Look, AI is here." They generate an image, maybe summarize a long meeting, ask it to write an email, read it, tweak 2 words, and then send it off. And then they'll walk away feeling like they've just joined the future. But here's what actually happened. They did the same work that they always did, just slightly faster on one tiny piece. The real operation, the rest of it, the follow-ups that never happen, the leads that fall through the cracks, the decisions made on gut instead of data, and the hours spent on things that a script could have handled in seconds. They all stay exactly the same. Nothing structurally changed. They just sprinkled some AI on top of a broken workflow and then called it innovation. See, that's the problem, and it's a big one. But let's analyze what's actually happening. Most people approach AI with what I like to call the chatbot mentality. They think AI is a thing that you talk to, like a consultant. You ask it a question and it gives you an answer. You ask it to write something and it writes something. It's a helpful assistant sitting at a desk waiting for you to assign it tasks. And that mental model, the assistant chatbot, the question and answer machine, is exactly why most businesses get zero real leverage out of AI. Because an assistant still needs a manager. An assistant still waits for instructions, and an assistant doesn't redesign your workflow. An assistant doesn't catch things that you forgot to assign, and an assistant doesn't operate while you're asleep. See, it doesn't close the loops on the 17 things you dropped this week because you were in back-to-back calls. The chatbot mentality turns AI into a fancy calculator. The problems that actually kill businesses, those aren't math problems that you bring to a calculator. Those are systematic failures. And a chatbot doesn't fix systems. Here's the shift that matters. AI isn't an assistant, it's an infrastructure. It's not someone that you should just talk to, it's something that you build with, and the difference is massive. Think about electricity. When electricity first hit the factories, people did the same thing that they're doing now with AI. They took their existing steam-powered machines and just swapped in an electric motor. Same fancy factory layout, same workflow, just a different power source. And you know what happened? Almost nothing. Productivity barely moved for 30 years. Because the real gains didn't come from replacing steam with electricity. They came from redesigning the entire factory, single-story buildings, assembly lines, distributed workstations. The whole architecture changed. That's where we are with AI right now. Most businesses are just swapping the motor and keeping the same factory. They're pasting a chatbot onto their existing workflow and wondering why nothing is really that different. The businesses that are actually getting value from AI didn't just add it into their workflow, they rebuilt around it. They treated AI as an infrastructure, not a tool. So what does that actually look like? Let me give you a real example. I'm a one-person business, and I have a system that handles lead generation, outreach, follow-up, content creation, scheduling, email management, and dozens of other things that would normally require a team of 5. The system runs whether I'm at my desk or I'm in Japan. It runs whether I'm asleep, and it catches the things that I would always forget. It generates leads, qualifies them, reaches out, tracks responses, and surfaces the ones that need my attention. The system has parts. Jarvis handles operations, Sarah handles outreach, and Maven handles content. Each of these isn't a chatbot that I talk to when I remember. They're fully autonomous agents with defined roles running on triggers that I set up once. I don't micromanage them any more than a factory manager micromanaged the conveyor belt. The belt runs, the system runs, I intervene when it actually matters. And here's the key point. This isn't magic. This isn't some proprietary thing that only works because I'm special. This architecture is just design. I'm simply mapping it out. What are the repeatable processes in my business? What decisions could I automate? What needs human judgment? And what are the handoffs? What are the failure points? And then building a system of AI agents around those answers. And anybody can do this. I mean, the individual pieces, the language models, the automation frameworks, the APIs, the scheduling logic, all of that is available right now. That's what separates the businesses getting the leverage from the ones that are getting nothing. It's not access to better technology, it's the willingness to think about AI as infrastructure instead of a consultant. And that right there is the pivot that I want you to leave with today. If you're using AI right now, ask yourself, am I treating this like a better search engine, or am I treating this like the operating system of my business? Am I chatting with it when I need something, or have I built something that runs without me? Am I getting 10% faster at the same work, or am I doing work that I couldn't do before? Because the businesses that win with AI aren't the ones with the best prompts. They're the ones with the best systems. The prompt is a one-off. AI can write better prompts than you can. The system can compound. The prompts save you 5 minutes, but the system gives you back 5 hours. The prompt depends on you being there. The system does not. That's the difference. And that's the only difference that matters. If you want to see a system like this and how it's actually built, then stick around. I break down exactly how this stuff works on this channel. No gatekeeping, just the system explained so you can build yours. The link is in the bio if you want to have a one-on-one and have a deeper conversation. And if this shifted how you think about AI, give it a like, comment, and share it with someone who's still stuck in chatbot mode. They're gonna need to hear this.